To the Parents Portal. Today we're going to explore the inner sections of the portal. I'm going to click on the shortcut link created on my phone. This automatically brings me to the dashboard. The reason that I didn't have to put in my passwords again is because I told my system to remember my credentials. This brings us to the dashboard, which is the details of your child, my notices. This section works as an emailing system, something just like Outlook or Gmail, and my calendar, that is the school's calendar with different events happening in the school. I'm going to click on the navigational bar here on the left hand side, which has those three lines. By clicking on that, it opens a left hand navigational bar. From here, my details. Here you can see your details as a parent or guardian at the school. And here are the different sections related to you. Your address, your preferred language, your email, and your telephone numbers. If anything here is incorrect, you can ask for a request for change. You write here what is the request you'd like to change. For example, change address to, and you write what is the correct address. Send update request, and we will receive this message. I'm going to click back to the navigational bar. The next we're going to explore my children. If you have more than one child at the school, they should be listed here underneath. If they are not, please communicate with us and we'll have a look and make sure that this is the case. Opening your child, you see different things that you can explore. The pupil details, if I click on that, here are the basic information that we keep at the school about your child. If there's anything here that is incorrect, we kindly ask you to send that same request and we'll fix it. So the basic important information, you can see the year group of your child, your form of your child, the form tutor, and the form room of your child. I've clicked back on the navigational bar. By clicking on the timetable shows the lessons, periods, and times of your child. By clicking on the left and right arrow, it will take you to the week beginning that particular week. So it's week 2, that is week B, and we see here the timetable of your child. It will show the lesson, the lesson code, and the room. If you'd like to download a copy of this, just click the PDF here and it will download a copy for you, which you can save. I'm going to click on the navigational bar. Here is the pupils, students, and teachers. By clicking on this, I can see the teachers that teach my child, what lesson, and the teacher associated to it. If I'd like to communicate with that teacher, I can just click here and send a notice. We'll cover this in another video. I'm going to click again on the navigational bar. Assessment reports. This is a section that will only be activated when we actually publish reports. At the moment it is black, but when we publish, let's say, December's or January's reports for this term 1 reports, this is where you will find them. I'm going to click back to the navigational bar. The other one is points. Points or conduct points, that's behavior and achievement points. Here I can see that my child has 5 positive points and 2 negative points and who awarded them. Using the computer app, it will give you the information why they were given or awarded these points. But from the mobile app, this is the only information you will see. I'm clicking again on the navigational bar. Contact details are the again, your details of the child associated to the child. So here I can see my name, my address, what my profession is, and my email address. Again, if there's any information that isn't correct in this section, please let us know. I'm going to click on the navigation bar. The next one is the DMS. This is a document library. It's called DMS, stands for Document Management System. If I click on that, here you will find any documents associated to your child. That could be certificates, transcripts, and any communication that we find that it's very important, like the delivery schedules or the parent-teacher available meeting times. So you'll find that in this section. What we've done is we've transferred your child's previous reports under this section. This previous system held these in Word document, so this is how you will find them here. I'm going to click on the navigational bar again. Siblings, that's information of the child's brothers and sisters in the school. If a child has graduated from the school, you will also find it in this section, as Engage allows us to keep the sibling information. Attendance, I'd like to see the attendance of my child. I just remind you that this bar is only active after 2:30 every single day and comes offline in the morning, comes back online at 2:30. From here, you can see your child's attendance by class. Okay, here you can see, I just would like to point out that present or anything with a P inside, it means that the child was present at the school, while anything with A or a red or pink color is the child has been absent from the school, while T, late to class, that is evident the child was late to coming into class or late to school. Here you can see the percentage per or absences per subject. I'm going to click black on the navigation bar, and the last tab that is associated to my children is assessment. Here we've activated it so parents can see common assessments entered by the teacher. So what I suggest at the moment is for this year, you keep it academic year all checked. Okay, and all other items to be checked. Next year, you just change the academic year. By clicking search, it will run a query. And here it will show me any marks that my child has. So for the CA1, she got 50. For the second CA, she got 80%. On the bottom here, you can see an average. The system is built to average out the different subjects. So if she had more subjects here with marks, it would just average out. I ask you to ignore that. It came in built with that. That is not something that is of interest. We do not take that into account as a school. What we look at is the actual grades awarded to the child for the CA. We go back to the navigation bar, and then we come to the section Daybook. Daybook is a section where we can send different online forms to the school. If I click on that, the different forms that are currently available is the GDPR, the parental consent form, and tablet usage. I've left the absence submission because we will cover that in another video. I'm going back to the navigational bar. Activities. Here I can see any activities booked or actually book activities. Most of you have already done that, but we'll cover that through another video. My DMS, again, as the pupils have their DMS, parents have a DMS as well. Again, here we've loaded all different reports associated with your child. Here are some letters that have been sent out and associated to your child, to your DMS. Go back to the navigation bar. Is my calendar. That is the school calendar, where you can see it in month view as well. Okay, I'm going to click back. And then the last section of this is the website. If you click on the website, these are different links associated with the school. They're quick links. So the English school website will take you to the website. Office 365 will take you to Office 365. The CA portal here, this will take you to a link for students to enter their account details, the school account details, in order to see the common assessment schedule. The exam portal is something that you will need when you start registrations for exams. That leads you to our Facebook page, and parents can see generally the CAs as blocked, clicking on this tool. So these were quick links that we had in the previous website. We have now brought them into Engage. That's all for today. I hope you find this useful. Have a good day.